Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little mashup of different clips and just a day in the life of my video. Thanks for watching. Making some oatmeal raisin cookies. Still have quite a bit left. Got that waiting. First batch is cooking, looking good. 3 minutes until the first batch is supposedly done, but we shall see. And I will be back to show you guys what they look like. Hey guys, so while my first batch of cookies is in the oven, thought I'd get on here and kind of talk to you guys. Please excuse the TV in the background. My kitchen is open with our living room and kids are home watching TV. So not much is really going on. I had my pain pump filled today. I have a pain pump that's surgically implanted in my body where the devices in my abdomen and the leads go around the back up into my spinal column where I get morphine into my system that touches every nerve ending in my body. It's amazing. Today they had to tweak it and increase the dosage a little bit because the past month I've been having sciatic pain due to my fractured L5S1 disc, and I can't have surgery on that until after the holidays because I don't want the holidays to suck with agonizing pain and recovery. So we have a 14-hour car drive coming up in December to go home for Christmas, so I don't really want to be uncomfortable for that car ride with 3 kids and 3 dogs. So I'm trying to do what I can to hold off on any surgery until after the holidays and we get back, and then we'll proceed with that. So right now all I'm doing is waiting for these oatmeal raisin cookies to get done for my kids. I know in a little bit I'm going to be exhausted just because of going and having the pain pump filled. That's usually how it is. Right now, my husband is at the doctor's with our oldest son. He woke up at about 1 o'clock this morning in agonizing pain with his leg. He's been having kind of like this muscle pain the past week. And I was like, you know what, I'm making you an appointment. You need to get seen. Luckily, they were able to get him in today, so they're doing that to check because he had a blood test last week to see if he has restless leg syndrome, and we still haven't heard back from those results. I had to put a call in today and request to have those results read to me over the phone. Still haven't heard anything yet, so they probably won't call me. They might call me tomorrow. Don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Probably won't be till next week, but that doesn't help the situation now. He does have a CPAP machine, so I was really hoping, okay, he has a CPAP. He'll be able to sleep. It'll be a lot better, but last night I felt horrible for him because I suffer with restless leg syndrome, but I take muscle relaxers. Oh, be right back. Okay, just got done with the first batch. Now I just put the second batch in. So anyway, I made the appointment so he could, make sure there's nothing else going on that we don't know. They might do blood work just to make sure there's no underlying issues rather than restless leg syndrome, just to kind of, check and make sure. I looked at his leg. It wasn't swollen. There was no bruising. There was no bug bites that was like infected, nothing like that. It looked normal. But when I was rubbing on this pain cream that I have on his calf, just touching it was hurting him. So I'm pretty sure he probably just sprained his muscle or something along that line. He doesn't do any sports, so it's not like he got injured because he did something sports related. So I have no idea. It's just really odd because he's never injured. He's rarely sick besides maybe once a year when it's like flu season. But the past couple years, none of us, knock on wood, have been sick. So besides me, I'm different. But when it comes to like flu sickness, we've been really blessed and lucky. We've cover our bases, and that's probably because I am a clean freak. I sanitize like crazy in my house. I'm Lysoling everything, vacuuming, wiping things down. I make my kids wash their hands after school. I take extra precautions than the normal person. And not because I'm a germaphobe, but in a way, I guess you would say I am a germaphobe because, well, germs for me can be deadly. But not a germaphobe just to be a germaphobe. It's for legit reasons. So I'm going to get off here. I'll show you guys, though, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys the cookies and let you see how the first batch turned out. The next part you'll be watching is me organizing my kids' bathroom. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Please let me know how you guys have been doing, and I will talk to you later. So here is the first batch. They are cooling. They're nice and brown, and they're very firm, so they're exactly how they're supposed to be. Nothing special. They're just the classic oatmeal raisin cookies. I made them where I can't have any of these because they're made with real sugar, all that stuff. So they smell amazing, and my kids love them. So I have this batch, and then I have the second batch in the oven right now, and then I gotta make the rest of this. So yep, that's it. I'll get back on here in a little bit. Oops, I kind of forgot to show you guys after, but the cookies turned out great. I made a giant one, and I'll cut into pieces once the ones in the baggies get depleted. But yeah, they turned out great. My youngest already came home and had a couple, so he likes them. He gave them a thumbs up, so I'm happy. Now I am keeping our food for dinner warm. Have the burgers I made last night in the oven, just keeping them warm, letting the cheese get melty. My husband's gonna make some mac and cheese for them and french fries. I'm going to have just the burger patty, and that will be more than enough for me. I won't be able to eat that much. I did manage to get my dishes done because my oldest son, who does the dishes, is hurting, so I decided to do them. I just got my mail, and I got my youngest school pictures. It's so cute. Look how cute these turned out. I love them. And the wallets. These are going to be Christmas gifts for the family. I have my older two has pictures coming October, so once we get all of theirs, I'm going to buy frames, wrap them for each grandparent, and that will be Christmas gifts. Hey guys, so my husband just sent me a message, and it says that he has muscle spasm caused by puberty and the nerves and muscles growing at different rates, and when he gets them, he needs to stretch them so they will go away and lessen up. They took x-rays to make sure there's nothing wrong with his bones. And right now he's picking up the meds, and then he takes the meds the morning after he has a bad night with muscle pain. So I'm not really certain what meds he's going to be taking, but obviously it's not going to be something that's going to make him sleepy, because if he's taking them the next morning, he's got to be able to function for school. So I hope that's not the case, because that would be horrible. But we don't have the blood test back yet from the neurodocs that did it. So he saw a neurologist like last week. They did blood tests for restless leg syndrome. We haven't gotten the results back from that. So once we get the blood test back from that, we really won't know if it really is just puberty. And if he doesn't have it, then yeah, it could be. It just was kind of, it's concerning when your kid, he's been in puberty and he has never had an issue. And when you deal with, yourself, like me, with a million different things wrong with you, and your kids start showing signs or symptoms of something that you've dealt with, it's scary. You want to make sure you're on top of it. And I don't brush off any symptom that my kid has as, oh, it's not a big deal, it's just pain because of this, whatever. Which, yes, it could be. But it's better to be safe than sorry, because you don't know unless you're going to take them to the doctor and get a blood test, get x-rays, whatever the case may be. You don't know 100%, and you can't say you know unless you take those precautions. And I do that. Just like our youngest, he was having leg problems. I didn't brush that off. We had everything done. He had stuff checked, and luckily he doesn't have anything severe. It was just he was growing too fast for his body, and his tendons and his muscles and his legs weren't. So he has severe toe walking. It's gotten better because he's had to wear casts for 6 weeks, then medical boots all summer, and then, you know, doing some type of physical therapy with stretching at home, whatnot. So it's been crazy for sure in this family. So I'm going to get off here because my husband will be home, and then he's going to finish up making the sides for our dinner, and then, yeah, we're going to eat. And the next part of this video is going to be me organizing my kids' bathroom, which today is Thursday, so I will not be getting to that until a couple days, but you're not going to notice because this video will be put together and edited for you. So hope you enjoy. Hey guys, it's Friday and I am exhausted, as you can tell. Today is not a good day. I feel like crap. I don't know if I'm just in a flare-up because I have been busy this week, or if I'm actually getting sick, and I'm really hoping it's just a flare-up. I don't have a fever. I don't have any like true symptoms that I'm getting sick, but then again, I wouldn't know if I was really getting sick unless I had a fever, because my flare-ups are just like when someone's getting sick with the flu. And that's how I feel. My body's very fatigued. I'm very tired, achy. I feel like I am getting the flu. So I'm chalking it up as I'm in a flare. Yesterday I did a lot. I had my pain pump filled, and then I just went on a baking frenzy. I made oatmeal raisin cookies for the kids. I made fudge brownies for the kids. And then I decided to make a sugar-free banana pudding cheesecake. So, yeah, I did a lot yesterday evening. Today, I have pretty much been here in my bed after the kids left for school. So, I'm actually going to get off here and take a nap. So the next clip you're going to see is me organizing my kids' bathroom. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And yeah, see you in the next clip. To show you, but this is my kids' bathroom. They never put anything back the way I have it. Every day I put their toothbrushes, maybe not all of them, but I have to put everything back. Like, they don't know where anything goes, okay? And I'm organizing, getting things ready, whatever. But they're 12 and 13 and 7. So I'm organizing this disaster. Don't know why the towels are just shoved in there, but everything in here needs to get organized. And this isn't This is, I call it the kids' bathroom because, well, they have their stuff in here. They use it. I have my own bathroom. We don't use it but to use the bathroom. They never can fix the rug. And the rugs are clean. They're just beat up looking. And then we have this disaster. We have to replace that whole handle and that because it doesn't work properly. So they're not using the tub right at the moment in here. So we're down one basically shower. So this is a 2 full bedroom home. And we're now a 1 bathroom home, which means all of us are using 1 bathroom to take showers. And I don't like it because I used to be able to get 2 kids in the shower done easy. Now they're having to take times. We're getting that part this payday to fix the shower, but it's very frustrating because I don't like having to be down 1 whole tub. There's nothing else wrong with it. It's just the handle does not work properly. My husband took it off. You can't even put a wrench on it, the type of handle that is. It's a big freaking mess. So he's replacing it this coming week. But until then, yeah, we're just using 1 shower. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can see the rest of the stuff that I have to organize. So this is the bathroom. I need to organize up there. My daughter has, and yes, I do have sticky notes to flush because my sons don't know how to do that. But anyway, my daughter has stuff there and she took over all of that up there too. So I got to organize that, throw stuff away that's up there. I got some Halloween decorations going. Yeah, little cute stuff. And yeah, turns off. They don't know what that does, okay? Very frustrating. Gotta dust up there. My daughter keeps putting her razors up there, which I don't mind because then my youngest won't accidentally, I don't know, cut his finger. And this is pretty much clean since no one's really using it. But yeah, this is pretty much the bathroom. It's not a big bathroom. It's perfect for them though, so. Now the table is all cleaned off and organized the best that I can because I don't know how he has it, but I put the wood slats back on this table that come off. Protects the TV that's built into this table and it looks nicer. I'm going to put a tablecloth over it. We're not going to use it as a table. We eat on this table, which I have to clean up from moving some stuff off that table, but this is our dining room table. So, okay, I'm gonna go organize this mess. And I put the tablecloth on it. It's not gonna cover the whole thing because it's huge, but no one's gonna really be eating here. But yeah, it looks better looking than what was. It's not an eyesore now. Please excuse that craziness. There's a ledge under there and there's stuff stored, so I'm just gonna lift that up now that I've seen it. Great. Okay. Moved it. Now it's not bugging me. Never mind. Okay, everything is picked up. No cords are laying down. I'm happy. Looks nice. I'm tired. My dog is stirring because I'm making noise. Now that's left to do is just go put this in the game closet. And put it in the game closet. Our crazy packed board game closet. Down there it goes. And done. They're down there. But yeah, this is our game closet. We have been getting into playing board games like crazy with the kids, trying to stay off, you know, phones, tablets, TVs. It's just something we do on the weekends and during the week. So that's done. So I just got off the phone with my nurse, with my rheumatology doctor, and bad news. My blood work came back after I had my first chemo infusions. 2 weeks after, came back bad. My white blood count is very dangerously low. So this Friday, I'm supposed to get my second round of chemo. That's not happening until my blood count gets where it needs to be safely. And what that means is that just puts me at risk for infection. It explains a lot of what I'm feeling, why I'm feeling even worse than normal. It's not good at all. She said my numbers were really low and it's kind of concerning. So Friday, I'm still going in to see her. I'm doing emergency labs today, so I'm just waiting for her to fax over the order to the place I'm going to go. And then once my husband's home, we're going to go and get my labs done. I am not happy at all, but it's not like I'm doing this chemo because I need it for cancer right away. I am doing it to protect my lungs and to keep my lungs stable. So in a way, it is very a serious reason why I'm having it. No one gets chemo if they don't need it. But it's frustrating because this is like only the first round that this happened. And not only is this the first round that I've had it, this wasn't even a strong dosage. So I don't know if they will increase it now or what, but she said everything else looked okay with labs besides just my white blood count. So, and I had labs done a couple weeks ago, so we don't even know where they're at. That's why I need to go in and redo labs to see before Friday if they think it's okay to go ahead with it or just to hold off for another couple weeks. I don't know. I've never had to do this, and it's scary because I feel like crap almost all the time. I'm not going to know any new symptoms. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, this is new and I need to watch out. No, anything that happens that I might think is new, I just chalk it up as it's part of my disease and I go about my day-to-day life. I see many doctors, many specialists all the time, so it's not like I'm just brushing off symptoms and not saying anything. I mention it at doctor appointments and we look into it. But I'm very frustrated because I didn't want to have any setbacks with this. I wanted to do okay. And I know it's out of my control and all that stuff, but it is very frustrating when it's like your body's fighting you on trying to better itself. So this is just part of being chronically ill and dealing with things that are out of your control. I'm gonna go and eat my mashed potatoes because it's all I can seem to want to have at the moment. And check back with you guys after I get labs done and see what they say. Bye. Okay guys, I have 4 hours and 41 minutes left for our dinner. I will show you what it looks like. Our Mississippi pork roast looks really good. Seasons are looking great. I just put these carrots in. I just shaved them and cut them up and put them in the juices that will cook for 4 hours, because in the past when you're dealing with raw carrots, it takes a while for them to cook in the crock pot. So I put them in. By the time dinner is done, they'll be nice and soft and delicious, seasoned with all the juices in the crock pot. I baked some baked potatoes, so they're all done. I season it with olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic salt, and let them cook for an hour at 350. They are completely cool. They're a little warm to touch, but not hot. So I'm actually going to put those in the fridge. So when it gets close to dinner, I'm going to pop them in the oven, let them keep warm. But I have nothing to do now for dinner. I have gotten it all done. And since I have to go get labs done, this will help out tremendously. So yeah, that is everything. Now all I need to do later is tackle the ever-growing mound of clean clothes on my couch, and that is all I have to do. Gonna take it easy. You can see my cheeks are starting to turn red. Now that I know that my white blood count is very dangerously low, it explains a lot with me. Why I've been feeling more under the weather than normal. And that is my body's way of also telling me you need to slow down. So since dinner is all done and still cooking in the crock pot, I don't have anything really important to do. I just decided to put all the dogs up, put them in their cages, put them in their room where they go. I have last load of our laundry being washed. I'm gonna go sit. I don't know what time my husband's gonna be home, because when he's home, we have to leave and go and do my labs. I can't put this off. I have an appointment Friday and they need me to do the labs today. So I am exhausted. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, so I'm making some homemade biscuits. This is the second batch that I'm waiting to put in the oven. The first batch is right here. It's looking good. It has 3.5 minutes. Fingers crossed that they turn out and they taste good, because this was really easy, and if I can save money and make biscuits myself, I will be doing this. So, alright, I will keep you guys updated. Oh my gosh, guys, my biscuits are done. They turned out amazing. If you see like the white spots, it's not flour. I put a light coat, just brushed butter on top to let it get buttery. But I wanted to try it without doing that. So I have a biscuit over here that I've been munching on, and it is amazing. I've never made biscuits before, and this is so good. They're fluffy. You can tell they're all golden brown, perfectly on each side. And they're buttery little balls of heaven. Like, they're so good. I'm very proud of myself for the first time making biscuits from scratch. They turned out great. Now, they're lopsided, not perfect. Where's the one at that? This is my, leftover dough I had, and I flattened the best I could and whatever, but I'm very proud with myself for this being the first time, and I made so many. So I don't know if I'm going to freeze these and save for the weekend. I want to, but I might just save this out for the next couple days for the kids to eat for breakfast, and I will make another batch later so I can freeze those for this weekend to go with the breakfast casserole that I made. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so as you're watching this, you're obviously seeing that I did not get around to organizing my kids' bathroom. A lot has been going on with me this week that is just, I can't get around to doing that much. Anything with bending and getting to the floor is not gonna happen. I've been pushing myself and pushing myself, and I think it's caught up with me because I'm doing things that usually I wouldn't do, with a lot of baking and organizing and just doing a lot and doing it almost something every day, instead of taking really a day to do something, then another day to rest. I was doing things consecutively, and I guess it just caught up with me. And plus, once I found out that my test results came back from doing my first round of chemo, that my white blood count was dangerously low, that explained a lot on how I was feeling. But I'm unable to really get around to doing any cleaning. I went to bed last night and I was feeling, sore and pain like I usually do. But my right wrist and my right ankle are swollen, and they aren't bruised or black and blue. You can't tell besides little areas that are swollen, but it is in so much pain. And of course, I'm right-handed, so that makes doing things very hard. So I am not using my right wrist and staying off my foot. Getting into bed last night, I didn't realize that I was going to have pain in my lower lumbar area as well. Now, I've had an L5-S1. It's really sunny, sorry. It is really windy out. I thought someone was legit outside my window, sorry. I've had surgery on my L5-S1 twice. I had a fusion done because I have degenerative disc disease, and that was 3 years ago. And then it was 3 and 2 years ago, because 9 months after my first surgery, I had a revision done from complications. And a few months ago, I found out that I fractured that same disc from when I fell. And I have permanent nerve damage from my first back surgery. They severed my sciatic nerve. It was unrepairable. So eventually, that's why I got my pain pump put in, because of the agonizing pain I experience with that on a day-to-day basis all the time. Well, the sciatic pain just hit me really bad last night, and it wasn't that bad until I tried to lay in bed. I couldn't lay flat at all like I'm doing. It was so bad that I was this close to going to the hospital, because I don't take narcotics because I have a pain pump. I take muscle relaxers, and they help me sleep. But when it comes to needing something for pain, if I need it, I have to go to the ER, which I hate doing, especially since my immune system is, I don't like going near a hospital. You shouldn't. It's the worst place besides a school for germs when you have a weak immune system. So my husband helped me get situated last night in a comfortable position, the best that I could, until my meds just kicked in and I fell asleep. But it was miserable last night. It is literally off my left side lumbar area, right above your butt. It's literally like right there. And I have fragments. My discs that I fractured are just fragments in there. So they press on nerves, they irritate nerves, whatever the case may be, because I've been pushing myself a lot. Not doing crazy things, just doing things too much. So my body is not liking me. And I dealing with sores that are developing, and that is scaring me because I contract MRSA very easily now. Back in 2012, when my youngest was born really early, he had contracted MRSA in the hospital, in the NICU, and I too contracted it because, well, my immune system has always been bad. and I was always around him, holding him, whatever the case may be. That's how I got it. And once you get MRSA, you don't ever get rid of it. It stays with you for life, and you can have an issue with it for life. So if I get bit by a bug, mosquito, anything, a cut, whatever it may be, it can get infected badly, even if I treat it and cover it. I've had things lanced because of it. I've had things, I needed things packed, surgically packed, and cleaned out. And I've been on numerous antibiotics and medication to try and help, for the infection. Doesn't get rid of anything, just helps the infection and the sores or whatever heal easier. So I'm very worried because whenever I notice there's a sore starting to develop, I treat it and cover it the best I can and keep it clean. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to need to make an appointment because of, I'm on chemo and I don't have an immune system and I'm already feeling bad and my white blood count is low. I don't want to get a really bad infection. So all it takes is something like this to put me in the hospital and make it worse. So I'm probably going to get off here and call my doctor and let them know. So that's what I'm doing. So you don't see that video put in here. That's exactly why. There's just been a lot going on. And I don't know what I'm not going to promise that I'm getting around to it this weekend because I really need to take some me time. I know today I'm not doing nothing but prepping for lunches. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm hoping nothing because we have to go grocery shopping this weekend. So I'm going to try and do a video this weekend. So I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's kind of crazy. It's like a day in a life video basically of me. So have a great day, guys. Bye.